There is a silent force inside you, a latent energy that, though invisible, shapes every detail of your reality. It isn't a gift reserved for the chosen few. It's your birthright. But here's the truth. Until this force is consciously awakened, it will continue flowing without direction, wasting its infinite potential. Today, I invite you to step through a door that few have dared to open, the portal to your true inner power. You will discover that your thoughts, your emotions, and your intentions do more than influence your life. They create, shape, and transform your existence in ways you never imagined. Before diving into this awakening, leave your comment below declaring, "I activate my inner power now." That simple phrase will be your first key to tuning into the vibration of transformation. Get ready. Your journey to access the most powerful energy in the universe, the one that lives within you, begins now. To grasp the immense power that exists within you, it's essential to turn to someone who dedicated his life to studying the mysteries of consciousness. Jacobo Grinberg, one of the greatest researchers of the human mind, revealed through his investigations that reality isn't fixed or immutable. Everything we see and experience is, in fact, a projection shaped by the structure of our consciousness. Grinberg argued that our perception not only interprets the world, but actually creates it. According to him, there is an invisible neuronal field that connects all beings and events, and it is in this field that our thoughts and emotions imprint commands that manifest as reality. Grinberg's discoveries resonate with ancient traditions like Egyptian Hermeticism and with the revelations of modern quantum physics, which demonstrate that the observer alters the reality they observe. This union of science and spirituality leads us to a powerful truth. The energy emanating from your mind and spirit is the very force that builds your life. Based on these teachings, this video will guide you on the journey to awaken that latent power, showing you not only the theory, but concrete practices that will allow you to turn your energy into your greatest creative instrument. Have you ever wondered exactly how your thoughts and emotions impact the world around you? The answer is deeper than it seems. Since ancient times, spiritual masters and more recently, scientists like Jacobo Grinberg have asserted that the reality we live in isn't something separate from us. Everything that exists is energy vibrating at different frequencies, and your inner state determines the frequency you emit to the universe. Every thought you hold, every emotion you feel, generates a specific vibration. That vibration is like an energetic password that the universe reads as instructions. When your thoughts are charged with fear, doubt, or resentment, you tune your frequency to patterns of scarcity and conflict. On the other hand, when your thoughts are of love, trust, and gratitude, you connect to higher fields of possibility where abundance and harmony manifest more naturally. The mind is not merely an organ that processes information. It is a creative tool. It emits signals constantly, and the quantum field that permeates all of reality responds to those signals. It's as if the universe is a mirror that doesn't simply reflect your image, but faithfully reproduces the vibration you maintain. If your inner energy is insecurity, you will notice more reasons to feel insecure. If your energy is one of accomplishment, the world will bring experiences that reinforce that perception. Understanding this changes everything. It means you are not a passive victim of circumstances, but an active creator of your life. It means every moment is an opportunity to realign your energy and change your future. Change doesn't happen by trying to control what's outside. It happens when you consciously choose what you think, what you feel, and what you believe. Modern physics, especially quantum physics, reinforces this view. Research shows that the observer influences the behavior of subatomic matter. If at the most fundamental level of existence consciousness alters reality, then without a doubt, our thoughts and emotions profoundly impact everything around us. However, this creation isn't instantaneous, like magic. There is a process. Isolated thoughts have a limited effect, but consistent thoughts, repeated with genuine emotion, have the power to alter deep patterns. The conscious repetition of elevated states creates a new energetic signature capable of changing your relationship with life. So the question isn't whether you are creating your reality. The question is what kind of reality you are creating right now, consciously or unconsciously. Every thought is a seed. Every emotion is the water that nourishes that seed. In time, those seeds germinate and manifest in the visible world. The good news is that this process can be redirected at any moment. You can, right now, choose higher frequency thoughts, cultivate emotions that expand and thereby change your vibrational signature. When you change internally, inevitably, the universe begins reorganizing itself to reflect that transformation. Although every human carries an immense source of power within, the vast majority feel that potential is out of reach. Why? The answer lies in the invisible blockages that form over a lifetime and prevent the natural flow of inner energy. These blockages are subtle, silent, and deeply effective at limiting what we can manifest. From childhood, we're exposed to limiting beliefs. Expressions like, "It's not possible," "You don't deserve it," "The world is dangerous," infiltrate the subconscious and begin to shape our perception of reality. These ideas, though not originally ours, settle in as absolute truths. When we internalize the belief that we are small, incapable, or unworthy, our energy adjusts to confirm these ideas. The vibration we emit becomes low, disconnected from our true potential. Beyond beliefs, emotional traumas play a devastating role in limiting inner energy. Every experience of pain, rejection, or fear leaves marks on our energetic field. If these wounds aren't healed, they remain active, operating as filters that distort our view of the world and of ourselves. An unresolved trauma can make us avoid opportunities, sabotage our own efforts, or attract situations that reinforce the original pain. Guilt is another major limiting factor. When we carry feelings of guilt, consciously or unconsciously, we emit a frequency of punishment. Unknowingly, we begin to believe we don't deserve success, abundance, or happiness. That vibration blocks the manifestation of positive experiences because the energetic field aligns with situations of self-sabotage. Fear is also a powerful limiting agent, not the natural fear that protects us from real danger, but the illusory fear born of mental scenarios, fear of making mistakes, fear of rejection, fear of failure. These fears freeze our energy, putting our inner motion on ice and creating a reality of stagnation. Often, these blockages operate so subtly that we don't even notice. Life seems to follow a repetitive pattern of limitations, difficulties, and frustration, as if there's an invisible barrier between us and our dreams. That barrier is real, but it isn't outside of us. It was built internally, layer by layer, through inherited beliefs, unresolved experiences, and misunderstood emotions. The good news is that every energetic blockage can be identified, understood, and dissolved. The first step is awareness. Observe your thought patterns and recognize which beliefs are sustaining your current reality. Question the origin of those ideas. Ask yourself, is this belief truly mine, or was it something I accepted without questioning? The second step is emotional release. Allow yourself to feel, express, and transform repressed emotions. Techniques like conscious breathing, meditation, and emotional release practices are fundamental in this process. As blockages are removed, inner energy begins to flow more freely, revitalizing mind, body, and spirit. When you dissolve the layers that limit you, there are no more obstacles between you and your true power. The dormant energy awakens, ready to manifest a new reality aligned with who you really are. Once you recognize that your inner energy shapes your reality, the next step is learning to elevate that frequency to unleash your full potential. Raising your frequency isn't mystical or unreachable. It's a practical process based on conscious actions that align your thoughts, emotions, and intentions with higher vibrational states. The first essential technique is the practice of conscious gratitude. Gratitude is one of the highest frequency emotions there is. When you genuinely focus on what's already good in your life, your energy expands and rises instantly. More than mentally listing things you're thankful for, the real power of gratitude lies in feeling that emotion intensely. Spend a few minutes every day closing your eyes and offering deep thanks, not only for what you already have, but also for the blessings on their way. The second technique is cultivating presence. Much of our energy disperses between worries about the future and regrets about the past. Being fully present here and now concentrates your energy at its most powerful point of creation. Practices like mindful meditation and deep breathing help anchor your mind in the present moment. Each time you bring your attention back to now, you reinforce your connection with your inner power. Another essential technique is emotional purification. Repressed, unprocessed emotions create blockages that lower your frequency. Conscious breathing is a powerful tool for releasing accumulated emotional tension. Breathe deeply in through your nose, filling your abdomen with air. Hold for a few seconds, then exhale slowly through your mouth, imagining you're releasing all the emotional weight that no longer serves you. Repeating this process several times a day helps keep your energetic field clean and fluid. The practice of creative visualization is also transformative for raising your vibration. Imagine in vivid detail the life you want to create. Visualize what your day would look like, how you would feel, who would be by your side. Visualizing with sincere emotion causes your energetic field to begin vibrating at the frequency of what you wish to attract. Aligning your thoughts is crucial too. What you repeat mentally becomes the foundation of your vibration. Replace limiting beliefs with positive, powerful affirmations. Instead of thinking "this is difficult for me," affirm "I have the ability to create the reality I desire." These small changes send waves of transformation through your energetic field. Music and conscious movement are also allies in raising your frequency. Listening to uplifting music and dancing spontaneously stirs stagnant energy, renewing your vibrational field. A body in free movement expresses the freedom your inner energy seeks, breaking patterns of stagnation. As you integrate these practices into your daily life, you'll notice a gradual but profound shift. Your energy will begin to expand, your emotional state will stabilize at higher levels, and your perception of life will transform. The more you dedicate yourself to raising your frequency, the more naturally you'll align with experiences, people, and opportunities that resonate with your new vibration. Elevating your frequency is a daily act of conscious choice. Every small gesture, every reoriented thought, every elevated emotion is a step toward awakening your true power. Understanding the connection between your inner energy and the quantum field is a watershed moment in the journey to awaken your hidden power. The quantum field isn't a distant theory or something confined to science labs. It's the invisible fabric that underlies all of reality, a network of infinite possibilities that responds directly to the frequency you emit. Jacobo Grinberg devoted much of his life to investigating this interaction between consciousness and reality. His studies show that the neuronal field surrounding us is sensitive to internal states of perception, emotion, and intention. This means that the reality you experience every day is essentially a projection of what goes on inside you. When you raise your energy and align your thoughts and feelings with the reality you wish to create, you begin actively influencing that field. The first step to consciously connecting with the quantum field is understanding that everything is energy in a state of vibration. Every object, person, or situation you encounter has a specific frequency, and so do you. When your vibrational field is in harmony with what you want, manifestation becomes inevitable. Struggle, doubt, and resistance only occur when there's a mismatch between what you emit and what you wish to receive. The practice of clear intention is fundamental in this process. Intention is like a signal sent into the quantum field, communicating what you desire to create. However, this intention must be accompanied by coherent emotion. Positive thinking alone isn't enough. You must feel it as already true within. The field doesn't respond to the words you say, but to the vibration you sustain. Another important aspect of connecting with the field is acceptance of the present moment. Paradoxically, by deeply accepting where you are now, you create the openness necessary for change to occur. Resistance to what is generates a vibration of conflict that impedes the manifestation of new realities. Acceptance, on the other hand, aligns you with the natural flow of life. The practice of mindful observation is also a great ally. Instead of reacting automatically to external events, observe them as reflections of your inner vibration. If something unwanted happens, ask yourself what part of you is vibrating that experience. This question removes you from the victim role and places you back at the center of your creative power. Furthermore, maintaining elevated states of gratitude, love, trust, and joy strengthens your connection with higher frequencies in the quantum field. These emotions serve as energetic bridges to realities of greater harmony and abundance. They are the fuel that accelerates the process of conscious manifestation. Connecting with the quantum field isn't a one-time event, but a continuous way of living. It's remembering at every moment that you are in constant communication with the universe, that your thoughts, your emotions, and your intentions are forces that shape reality. When you understand and practice this connection consciously, you cease to be a passive spectator of life and become the true architect of your experience. After understanding the influence of inner energy, dissolving blockages, raising your frequency, and consciously connecting to the quantum field, the moment arrives to access the supreme revelation. You are the source of everything you experience. Reality doesn't happen to you, it emerges from you. For centuries, this truth has been whispered by mystics, sages, and visionary scientists. Jacobo Grinberg stated that individual consciousness acts like a projector, shaping the stage we call reality. Ancient Hermeticism teaches that the universe is mental, and that thought is the first principle of creation. Modern quantum physics confirms that the observer influences the behavior of matter. In all these traditions, the message is clear. The creative source isn't something external but resides within you. Accepting this responsibility radically changes how you live. There's no room left to blame circumstances, people, or events. Every experience, every situation is an exact response to the frequency you emitted. If life isn't aligned with your desires, the adjustment must start within you, not outside. This awareness is liberating, but also demands courage, because it means taking full responsibility for your own existence. The great secret isn't to change the world, it's to change yourself. When you raise your frequency, the world around you naturally reorganizes to reflect that new vibration. Challenges begin to resolve themselves. Opportunities once invisible become clear. Relationships improve, new paths open up, and a profound sense of purpose and alignment fills your life. True transformation doesn't come from desperate effort. It comes from recognizing your own creative nature. Every thought you cultivate, every emotion you nourish, every intention you hold is an act of conscious or unconscious creation. When you choose to create consciously, everything changes. Becoming the source is a daily process of presence and choice. It means asking yourself at every moment what reality you are creating now. Are you emanating fear or confidence? Are you vibrating scarcity or abundance? Are you being true to the conscious creator that you are? This shift in perspective not only elevates your life, but also impacts the world around you. By raising your own vibration, you contribute to collective elevation. Your energy transforms environments, inspires people, and helps build a new reality for everyone. You have never been separate from the creative force. It has always pulsed within you. Now, by acknowledging and activating this truth, You become not just a participant in life, but the very author of your story. You are the source, and everything you desire already exists, awaiting your conscious choice to manifest. Now that you have discovered the hidden power that has always been within you, it's time to take the next step. Knowledge alone is powerful, but it's the conscious application that transforms lives. From today on, choose to be the creator of your reality. Cultivate elevated thoughts, direct your emotions toward higher frequencies, and align your actions with the life you wish to live. The energy you emit is the energy you attract. With each new day, reaffirm to yourself, I am the source of my creation. Let this certainty guide your decisions, inspire your actions, and strengthen your connection to the field of infinite possibilities that the universe offers. If this content resonated with you, subscribe to the channel to keep receiving messages that nourish your journey of awakening and transformation. Share this video with someone who also needs to be reminded of the power they carry within. And don't forget to leave in the comments the phrase that seals your commitment to this new reality. I activate my inner power now. Your new life begins with a decision, and you have already taken the first step. The universe is ready to respond. Now it's your turn to act.